myself accountable in one way. And there's no better way to do that than by uploading this video to 200 of you. So thank you so much for 200 subscribers. Oh my god, it's crazy. My loose goal was 100 before New Year's, and to get 200 before then is crazy. So I really appreciate that. And yes, I have some more cool content in the pipeline. I need to get a cover for my old microphone. It is here. I got it while I was at home. It is a blue snowball ice. You can see here. I need to get some accessories for this because the stand is broken and I can use it, but it's a bit of a messed up rig. So anyway, this should be in commission soon-ish. And yes, hopefully I'll be able to have a bit better audio than my crappy mic here. And yes, anyway, that should be a bit better for you guys. But you know, the lo-fi vibes are good. I know people like the lo-fi vibes. The lo-fi vibes. And so yes, for now, that's what we got. That's what we got to work with. So anyway, I have kind of 3 resolutions I wanted to focus on today, or even some kind of flaws of mine, and to kind of accompany me today, to have something a bit lighter, not so heavy. I have Snoopy. It's a Christmas gift, actually, from family. So just for charging. So yes, just a kind of, I don't know, a charging hub. We can say charging hub. But yes, with Snoopy and Woodstock. And yes, you could probably tell I'm quite a Snoopy fan, because also we got the plush Snoopy. Ooh, we got the plush Snoopy in the red puffer. Wow. Anyway, I'll take turns making sounds with these while I talk about my resolutions. And yes, I don't know how long this will be, but anyway, I just had 3 kind of topics that I wrote down to talk about today. So anyway, yes, it's a bit heavy, nothing crazy, but let's begin. So my first flaw that I can say I want to really work on in 2026 is multitasking. So multitasking is something that I really struggle with. Like, I guess it depends on the activity. So if we talk about, let's say, doing homework and watching, let's say, or listening to some video on YouTube or something, like let's say ASMR, I can do this absolutely fine. But if I'm doing, let's say, I don't know, some kind of household chores, and then I start doing some other one and doing something else, it's really easy for me to kind of go, for my head to get really scrambled really quickly. Or if I need to remember like a few tasks to do that day, I quite often don't write them down. I don't have like an organized list. And in general, kind of, this kind of goes with some of my other ones. I don't have like a plan necessarily for what I need to do in a day, in a week. I kind of just wing it. I have like a mental agenda, and 80%, 90% of the time, it's absolutely okay. But there's times when if you don't have that agenda, you know, let's say for schoolwork or for lesson planning or something regarding my job, you can get burned. You can get burned, right? So yeah, for me, that's something I really want to work on, is multitasking and just general organization. Because yes, it's really hard for me to stay organized. I really struggle with this. It's really easy for me to lose track of something, and then all of a sudden I'm like scrambling. I'm a bit annoyed. I wouldn't say angry, but yes, just annoyed, frustrated, kind of peeved, and I think, oh my god, like blah 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 blah, and it's really not that deep. It's 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 not that deep. So yes, that is probably my biggest resolution, is to improve my multitasking skills. And how I want to do that, I would like to get into using Notion. So I know Notion is a really, really good app. I've seen like a few other YouTubers, not only ASMR, but in general, and people just, even some friends, really recommend Notion. It just seems like such a good app to organize different tasks, different responsibilities, different everything. So I would really love to get into using Notion, and even just utilizing, I don't know, Apple Notes, for example, as I have here for these points, and just having a weekly kind of agenda. So my partner, she has a really nice, like, kind of usually like a task of assignments in a semester, that even from like the first week of uni, she has like totally, I don't know, mapped out. And for me, this is like crazy, 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 crazy. For me, this is crazy, and I think like, what, you know, when it comes to exam season, I do this, but outside of exam season, I'm really bad at keeping track of this, and I kind of just lose the plot. So yeah, in general, my multitasking, my organization is not good, and I'm a bit of a loose cannon in this way. So my, let's say, I would say easiest and top kind of thing to improve in the new year is multitasking and organization. So I'll go to the next, back to the charger, to tap on this, or the USB hub. For the next one, this is a bit of a deeper one. Kind of debated whether I should talk about this or not. But the next point I have is not processing some emotions. What I mean by that is just not taking a moment to think about something, to kind of let it, let's say, let it sit, and to kind of understand, oh, this made me sad, this made me mad, this made me frustrated, because sometimes I think I don't tend to do this when something sad or bad or annoying happens, and it can leave some feelings of, I don't know, anger, resentment, or let's say they can build up to where I just start acting really impatient or annoyed or frustrated, because I don't maybe process that emotion fully, or I don't really announce it to, I don't know, my partner, my family, whoever. And so in that case, this is something I really, really want to improve upon, just to become more present, let's say, to become more present, to become more focused on these emotions when they come. So, I don't know, when I get annoyed by something, to just think about it for a bit. Sounds a bit kind of straightforward, but to think, why something to distract or do something to move on, whatever. Just something to kind of process it. And yes, maybe to another strategy I wanted to do kind of along with the first one. Actually, these all kind of tie in together in some way. Is to have some kind of journal, maybe at the end of the day, maybe at the beginning of the day. I know people have these journals like for dreams quite often, and to reflect on like, I had a bad day, and then yes, I had bad dreams, or I had a good day and good dreams, or good day, bad dreams, you know, whatever it is. I think I want to do this at the end of the day, because even to just write on my iPad or something, just some notes with my pencil, would be really, really nice. I think to reflect on the day, the kind of positives, maybe even not a journal, but just some kind of like what good and bad happened in the day. Because I think this can help you understand, like, okay, this is what annoys me, here's how I can cope with it, or here's what's good in my day, how can I incorporate more of this into my day. So I think I would like to get into some kind of journaling. And yeah, in general, I know this is not something that I just struggle with. I think this is a universal struggle. A lot of people struggle with. So yes, I think it's good to be open about it, to acknowledge it, and to try and improve this, to try and have some kind of like path forward. And that kind of goes into my last point as well. Which again ties in with the first two and kind of has a similar solution. And that is that I am not really a forward-thinking person. So for me, I wouldn't say I'm impulsive. So I don't know. I don't buy random stuff. I don't necessarily go do something crazy. But I would say I'm impulsive in a quiet or muted way. Like when I decide something in my head and I really want that, I kind of like tunnel vision, and I really focus. I really focus on some emotion or some kind of desire, let's say, I don't know, related to, I don't know now, honestly, I'm kind of talking crap at the moment, but for me, it's quite hard to think into the future, so think about like future plans, where we will move after Budapest, what kind of lies ahead. I know what lies ahead for me. I know what I want to do. I know what I have to do. But I don't feel like I'm maybe proactive enough in that. And I really want to kind of lay some groundwork for that. And yes, kind of create a plan for myself so that when I graduate university, and whether I move back home to here or to somewhere else, I know what I need to do for work, or like what the jobs I can get in that country, like regarding teaching or tutoring, what kind of pathways I have to get into different teaching roles, and yes, because for now it feels so far away. I graduate in a year and a half. So for now, it seems like an eternity away. But really, after this winter break, February comes around, the uni starts. This spring semester goes by in an instant, like snap, in a snap. All of year left, thesis year, all of that stuff, third year, right? And then boom, you graduated, and then what are you doing? I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing, I know what I want to do, I know what I want to do, I know what I want to do, I know what I want to do. But in this case, and I know some people will be able to relate to this, when you're not living in your home country, and you don't have your kind of usual support systems, you need to kind of get a bit creative, and you need to plan a bit ahead, because you don't have that same safety net of being at home, or even being kind of close to home, and you need to make sure you have a good safety net, a good support system, so that you know what you need to do to kind of stay afloat and to keep prospering. So yes, I'm really gonna try to keep focused on my future, and how I plan to do this is again related to kind of recording, let's say recording my let's say progress, or the things I need to progress in some kind of Google document, or maybe again in some app like Notion or one of these other apps. I mentioned Notion because it is the kind of most famous one. Yes, to kind of record, okay, I need this certification if I want to teach in, let's say, in some certain US state. Okay, I need to go to this, whatever, I need to get this many classroom hours, blah 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 blah, right? All of this stuff. And yes, just to make sure, money is okay for this, to make sure that I can do this, I'm eligible for this, I'm qualified to do this, blah 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 blah, all of this. So that is my main goal, and again, my overall kind of theme is organization. That is my word of 2026. Organization. Just becoming focused on what I need for the future, and understanding my emotions to make that kind of transition easier, and understanding in the short term how I can multitask, how I can do multiple things easier, to make life easier for the people around me, my partner, my friends, etc. So I can be more kind of present. So yes, anyway, it wasn't such a deep video in the end, I think, but it was really good to talk about. This really gives me some accountability, to come back to say, right, I need to do this for New Year, I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I need to stay organized, stay organized, because yes, this is my true Achilles heel. This is my true Achilles heel. Organization. So anyway, regarding these three things, this is what I intend on improving this year. This is how talking a bit about how I intend to improve it. And yeah, anyway, if you get to this point, let me know what you guys want to improve on, like resolutions, your kind of goals, your aspirations. I would say mine are a bit simple, so not related necessarily to I need to make this amount of money, or I need to get to this weight. I have some other resolutions, like to keep getting more fit, etc. But yes, I think I'm already on the path to this, like with going to the gym and exercising. So yeah, in that case, these are kind of on the back burner, I can say, and I think I know I can kind of take care of these quietly. Whereas these organization ones, again, about multitasking. sake, for the people around me sake. And yes, that is my plan. My plan, my plan, my plan, my plan, my plan. So anyway, guys, anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I think it's concise. I think I got to the point, but it wasn't anything too deep. I was kind of waffling. I know. Sorry about that. But anyway, let me know what your goals are, your resolutions, what you want to do in the new year, all of that stuff. If you have none, that's valid. That's good too. You know, sometimes having some concrete resolution can set you up for failure. So if you have your head screwed on, and if you kind of know in general what you want to do, sometimes it's good to not have some specific goal, some specific kind of thing in mind that is really kind of bugging you, that is really nagging you. We're all different people, so absolutely valid. If you can't, think of something. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what people discuss. I know my English videos don't get as much, I don't know, attention or likes or whatever as my Russian videos, but still, they get quite a lot of comments, I think. So anyway, again, thank you so much for 200 subscribers. This is crazy to me. I'm trying to stay consistent for you guys to kind of keep going, keep plodding along. And yes, so I hope you enjoy the video. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Really appreciate that. I hope the Snoopy tingles were fun and kind of kept the video light and all of that. And anyway, I will see you guys on the flip side. Again, I will probably be making 2 videos a week in Russian. So yes,